Hi guys, it's me, and I'm working on our spring junk journal. And I had said when we were working on the cover, I have not sewn the cover yet, but I'll be getting that done fairly soon. Is that some of these pages that were in our signatures on the back, I wanted to do a little bit of a collage and go ahead and do that before we sew it together. So we're just going to start on that. Now I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have a lot of time, so we're going to just kind of work on this a little bit, and this video may be a couple parts. Okay, so I kind of want to look. I pulled out all these fun pages that I think kind of match the scrapbook pages that kind of match on here. Now normally when you're collaging, you're going to be using up, you know, things that you that you already have that you know, you need to use up basically. So a lot of mine is still already in the form of a full page. See, this is cardstock. I don't think I want to use cardstock. I want to use paper. But I'm going to start with, I'm just going to tear a piece of this out of here. Okay? Now, I'm not going to make a big fuss about if everything matches perfectly and all that kind of rigmarole. I'm just not. I'm not gonna worry about that, because I feel like in the grand scheme of things, it all ends up matching and looking good anyway. Okay, now look, see, I cut that super crooked. I don't care, that doesn't bother me, but I don't know if I want the whole piece to cover that, but we shall see. We shall see. Now here, I don't want any pieces right up against that, because if I would happen to want to switch and do the cut page this way, I don't want to have a problem there. So for the center, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a piece of, well, that's kind of cardstocky, isn't it? Oh well, we can make it work. I'm going to just grab a piece of this, and I'm going to let it stick out over the top of the paper. Okay, and I'm going to just kind of go over. So we're just kind of going to do something along these lines right here. Okay, now I still need something solid down here at the bottom. So let's look what we've got over here as far as kind of going along these lines here. I think this paper would work. Okay, but again, I don't want all these little pieces. I'm going to keep, because there is a good possibility that I will need a little piece for here or for there, and it would be a good idea to hold on to those. Okay, so we'll go right here like this so far. And see, now I've got my center kind of covered, so if we would want to flip this page over, it's okay that we do that. Okay, now I'm feeling like I need a little bit of color. Okay, so I'm going to just take, and again, I'm doing a lot of tearing because we don't like straight edges around here. But on the same token, you know, like right up here, I think a straight edge would look good. Now see, that doesn't quite match, but I feel okay with using that piece right there. All right, now we've got this paper here that will pull that in. Now they're not going to be seen on the same page, right? It's not going to be seen on the same page. So we're going to chop that about right there. Okay, because this is a page, and then that'll be a page over there, just like that. Now see, we just need a little piece to go right along that bottom there, and let's see what we can do to come up with a fun little piece to go down there. Let me look and see what I've got going on up here. Look at this piece right here. Okay, doesn't need to be that big. Just like that. And here we go. Looky there. Okay, so that's a decoupaged page. So let's go ahead and get our glue out. Oops, I'm just using the glue up that I have because it needs to be glued up, used up. Okay, so you're gonna see me using a lot of this school glue on this project, and it's glue, it works. And if it doesn't work, now look, I'm pushing too hard because I'm used to using the other glues. but I can always go back in and fix it, you know, re-glue it or whatever it may be. I'm just going to line that up because I'm going to need to grab me another piece right there. Let's throw this away. I got a ton of these, you guys. I got a ton of them. All right. So I went down through there. Let's go over here and let's get this piece on right here. Now this is a purple one, but when you first start it, because they're so old, it gets kind of clear at first and then it'll turn purple. It's all good. Everything's good, everything's fine. Not a big deal, okay? So I'm just gonna kind of line that up as close as I can to matching right there, just like that. And now we're gonna come down in here to get this piece on right there, just like that, okay? So that's what we're looking like so far. Let me lay my papers out again so that I feel like I'm still in the ballpark of what I wanted to do right here. I think I might lay that on top of that. There, scoot that over just a tish right there. Just barely making that on there. That's okay. Okay. Just like this. Let's line that up right there as best we can. Just like that. Okay. And then this piece we're going to put about right there. And if I need to add another piece to it, I will. It's not a big deal. I'm just going to put the glue on the back of this. I went over here where I'll be adding glue anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So I'm going to lay that there, and I'm going to see if we went over far enough. We did. I'm going to pull it down just a tish right here, like this, and get that glued on there. I feel like there's no glue right there. Just like that, okay? And then now we're going to get this piece on over here. All right? So here we go. I don't know, I seen my friend Grace from the Comfy Nest do this on a bunch of back of her printable pages like this, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is ingenious, because usually what I do is I'll I'll glue some of the pages together so that you don't have a white spot that you're looking at on there. You know, that's what I usually do, but when I've seen her do this, I'm like, that is just a really good idea. So I didn't come up with this idea, she did. And I think it's going to work out really well as far as doing stuff for this journal. Now I'm kind of looking at this and I didn't scoot that over far enough. So my paper is a little short, but that's okay. We'll just grab another piece. It's not the end of the world when stuff like that happens. Okay. Unless that was your last piece, then it's kind of the end of the, I'm not kidding. It's not never the end of the world. Okay, I feel like I want this underneath here. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up still. And I'm gonna see if I can pull this up a little bit here. Okay. It's starting to dry, so we'll see if we can get it in there. If we can't, we'll say, dag nabsits, we should have done it sooner. I'm gonna just do this. If I can get it to there, like that, I can cut off the extra that I need to cut off. Okay, just like that. Let's put some glue here. Put that down right there. I'm gonna flip this over. Now see, I've got these edges here to cut off. Whoopsie daisy. Like this right here. So I just got to be careful here. I don't want to cut my fancy paper there. I think I'm making it harder than it needs to be, which is what I am famous for doing, but that's okay. We We always end up working through it pretty good. Right? Okay, so now we have this page here. So when we fold this back over, it's still wet. I really shouldn't be folding it just quite yet, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay, so when I fold this back over here, not only do I have this fun part there, but see, it's already decorated when I put it in my signature. So it's going to kind of go in this one here, like this. And see, our front page is already decorated, and we can do our other fun things on there. Now, that's a lot of pages to do that to, but I'm gonna hit as many as I can, and we'll go from there on that. Some of the pages we will, you know, see, like this page here, if I flip this guy around like this, all right, and this is gonna go on this page. Okay, so we'll do a background on it later, right? And then we're covered there. And when we flip over to here, what did I have over here? You know, I could do something. I could tear this one, and it could go on. Oh, I gotta put it in there. You see what I mean? I could do some fun things like that. So that's the idea behind this. So I'm going to jump off here. I just wanted to do a real quick video and show you what I had in mind for doing with all of this. I probably will do some reels and some little short videos doing some of these pages. And as soon as I get my cover sewn, I will come on and I'll show you that. And then we can start putting our book together and then start decorating from there. So, but this is going to make it thicker. So we want to be careful with that because we don't want to end up making our journal so thick that we wish we would have done another signature, is all I'm saying on that. Okay, so anyway, I'm Christy from Funky Junk Inspiration, and I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you.